Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys had a great week. It is the weekend right now. It is currently 6:45 a.m. Eastern time. And you might be wondering, why is this guy making a video this early in the morning? Well, I've done a lot of research this last week, and if you guys look back at my videos this past week, you're going to see that I literally called what is going on right now. And I feel a personal responsibility to my subscribers and to let you guys know what I see, what I think is going to happen and what you guys can all do to potentially profit off of this really well if we prepare and if we study and if we do the work. You got to treat this like any other job. you know I didn't want to wake up at 5 o'clock this morning, but I did. And this is the type of work that I do all the time, other than owning my own business as well. I have other income sources, but this this may be a very good, potentially very good situation. It might seem really dire at the moment. The stock market's all red, huge drops, but this was anticipated. This was all expected. If you guys just watch my other videos, you'll see that I called this. Um, so, I do have a little credibility here with this video that I'm making this morning for you guys. And I hope a lot of people will watch this weekend, especially you guys, my subscribers. I love you guys. I just started the channel, so I know subscribing to a new channel is you don't see many subscribers yet because it's new, but I love that you guys subscribed. You guys are awesome. I'm doing this for you this morning, especially. So let me share my screen and we'll get into exactly what I'm talking about. So first of all, let me just say, a stock market pullback, a correction, okay, that is totally healthy. When you see the stock market down thousands of points, there's nothing wrong with that. When you're in a bull market like this, corrections are going to happen. Need a lot of coffee this morning. So anyway, what you guys see here on my screen, first, let me just go into my account so I can show you guys. I am currently all in cash. I have no positions right now. I built watch lists right here. These watch lists right here, pullback buys. I have large cap break. I have the shorts. These are all the stocks I think are going to be short squeezed with game. And this is what I have on my watch lists because I'm ready to buy when the time is right. So now let's look back at the SPY. This is the S&P 500 ETF. This follows the top companies, is all baked into this ETF. This is something that you're going to want to follow. So back here, the first correction we had this in 2020 was back at the beginning of September, okay? You had a 10% correction. At the time, this is over, the stock market's done for, and of course, a 10% correction in a bull market is healthy. We came back, and then back in October during earnings season, if you watch my video, I said be very careful about earnings season. We may get another correction, because what happens is when you roll up into earnings season and everything is valued so high, and then the earnings come out, they may be great. They may be perfect. And that's why we went all the way up here. but people start to take money off the table because they're looking at, okay, what's next? Are we going to continue on that amazing growth? Well, if you're in a bull market, you're still going to get people to put money into it, but you do need a pullback. And this is all healthy. It recycles money, okay? It gets people to buy at lower prices. This is all good stuff. So anyway, getting back to it, October, another 10% pullback. 10% to 15% is a healthy correction. Okay, so now going to today, I mean, not today, but this week, earnings season. Once again, watch my video. Guys, seriously, this is what we said was going to happen. Well, we started to get this pullback, okay? The way that I mapped it out, if you want to go, it doesn't have to always happen this way, but if you want to go with what just happened recently with a 10% correction, it could be worse. Maybe you get a 15% correction, but a 10% correction on the SPY brings you to roughly 353. We had a high of 385. That's over 30 points, right? We're currently at 370. We've only dropped 15 points from the high. I still think we have another 15 points to go to have a healthy correction. Because if you just have one of these quick little pullbacks, I don't see that being healthy enough in this type of heated market. I think you're going to need a bigger correction so that you get all fresh capital. A lot of people have been waiting for this pullback. There's a lot of people out there, I know, with 100% certainty that they are waiting for a correction and they're going to be buying. Just look at all the stocks that you guys follow. Look at the prices at the beginning of this week to right now. You're like, wow, this just seems like an amazing buying opportunity. Just wait, okay? Just wait. If this is the correction, you're not going to want to buy something yet, because then you're going to be really, I mean, your stock is still going to go down possibly 10% more. Now, I don't want to really tell you what to do. I'm just giving you information here. Now, let's look at the Dow Jones, because this is another one. All right, 2020. We made our trend line. See, look, this is another thing. I had long-term trend line and short-term trend line. This is all in the video. Look at where we hit. They both hit the top. I mean, we called the top here. So now we have our pullback. This is all healthy. It is following. Guys, we're following exactly a pattern. If we get the pullback, the last two corrections pulled back to the 200-day. So on the Dow, we're at 29,982 currently. It will roughly be around 20, give or take 28,000 would be the pullback that we saw in the last two. So that's almost 2,000 more points on the Dow on the downside to get a healthy correction. Then, and only then, you wait to see buying come in. Okay, you really gotta wait. Right now we have lots of red bars here. Wait until you see the buying come in, because that buying is going to be all the supercomputers, all the big institutions will buy. You're going to see some movement when you start to get closer to this. So anyway, this was the Dow. I went through the S&P 500. We can look at the Nasdaq /NQ. That's just the Nasdaq futures, guys, if you wanted to know that. This one has been like rocket fuel. Okay, this has really outdone all the rest. So this is really, really, really extended. So I still think that we'll get a pullback, but I don't know how far this one's going to pull back. It looks like we went through the 50-day moving average. you know, by a good amount each time. So if you're going to follow that same criteria, you know, maybe you have 12, maybe 1200, a little bit more. So you got, I don't know, maybe 800, 900, 1,000 more points to go on the Nasdaq. But this doesn't always have to repeat itself. I'm just showing you what has happened in the past year, and then you can use your own due diligence to make up your own mind, because trading is very risky. I'll never tell you what to buy or what to do. I'm just giving you information, just basic chart reading. So what I would suggest that every one of you should be doing right now is build a watch list. Okay? Like I have here, you see on the side of my screen. Hang on one second. Oh, I drink so much coffee. Love it. Make a watch list. All the companies that you probably bought this past week, maybe you didn't, hopefully you didn't, but all those companies you saw at, you know, Apple was at like 146, 145. Now it's down to 130s. Those could keep going down even further. And, you know, there's going to be good buying opportunities, and there's a lot of liquidity in the market. There's a lot of, you know, big stimulus is going to be coming still this year. We have the whole rebound of the economy coming up. So I do think after a healthy correction that it will get bought up. So you just have to wait for that confirmation. And then see, once we turn the page here, you know, when you get your selling in, you might have a couple. So like you might have a couple of bear flags where you get a drop and then it bounces and you think, oh, here we go. But then you get another drop. So just be careful what, you know, what happens, what you see. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video interesting. If you did, thumbs up, please. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Take care.